Welcome to this episode of Our Quest. This is Dimple Mehta, and today we would talk about watching our thoughts. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the show so that you don't have to miss out on any episode. I'm truly grateful to you for taking out the time to listen to these podcasts, and I hope this episode further contributes towards your growth. If you like the episode, give us a quick rating or review on Apple Podcast. That helps the episode to organically reach more people who might find it useful and beneficial. So, the other day I was going through one of my books, which is basically about developing your child's brain well connected, fully functional, fully developed. So, this book is called The Whole Brain Child, and it's a beautiful book. And I came across this term while reading it, which is called SIFT, SIFT, which basically means the sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts that we all go through on a daily basis. Now, obviously, we have discovered that our brains are divided in two parts, one side being responsible for our experiences and emotions, and the other side responsible for our logical thinking, our thoughts. So, out of the sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts that we experience on a daily basis, there's only thoughts that comes from the left side of the brain, which is responsible for thinking. Our sensations, images, and feelings could be on the right side, the sensations of hunger, or the feeling of anger or sadness, or the image of something that probably you're visualizing. Anything, all of these come on the right side of the brain, but the thoughts come on the left side of the brain, which is responsible for thinking logically. Now, thoughts form the basis of the things that we do. The biggest of inventions begin from a thought. Our future is created from one thought. Habits, characters, personalities, everything begins with a thought. So when you have a thought that you like and you find it to be constructive, you're charged with the thought, you want to do something with it, go ahead and do it. Build on it. Manifest it by all means. But what to do with the thoughts that we don't like? Sometimes they're thoughts that make us feel angry, thoughts that make us feel anxious, thoughts that make us feel bad or sad. What to do with those thoughts which do not appear to be constructive, which do not help us in doing something better? We normally tend to try to either shoo these thoughts away, or we try to press them away, we try to control them, we try to get rid of them. We just try so hard to not face those thoughts. Or we try to force that, no, I'm not supposed to think this way. No, no, no. The more we think, no, I'm not supposed to think this, probably that's how we are going to think more of it. What to do with these thoughts? So the tricky bit is you're not supposed to control it. You're not supposed to influence it. You're not supposed to shut it. You're not supposed to press it. You are simply supposed to watch it. Watch your thoughts. Let it flow. Let it come and let it go. It's okay. When you are watching a movie, a show, a series, do you think of stopping it or changing it or modifying it? No, right? You may like something in the movie and you may not like something. You may feel happy or sad or many emotions while watching the movie. You just watch it as it is, right? Whatever it makes you feel, whether you like the scene or not, you simply watch the movie without changing it or without reacting to it, right? That's exactly that we need to do with our thoughts too. We all know that thoughts manifest our realities. So many people talk about it. But how seriously do we practice it? So people always ask how to control the thoughts or how to stop the thoughts. When I'm having a stressful thought or a thought that's disturbing or fearful or anything of that sort, how do I control it? How do I stop it? Well, you know what? The point is not that. The point is to simply watch the thought, observe, see what the thought is passing by. How does that make you feel? How your body changes with those thoughts. A happy thought makes our whole body elate. A stressful thought makes our whole body shrink. Does that happen with you? Observe, watch your thoughts. Easier said than done. It's going to come with a lot of practice and focus. Sometimes the most difficult thing to do is to do nothing, not to control the thought, not to influence, not to react. Simply observe the thought and let it flow and pass by. Then you may ask, then what about me thinking good thoughts? What about me thinking the thoughts to manifest? Well, you have the right to keep your surrounding with more thoughts. I mean, you can have resources that make you think good thoughts. You have the right to think things that you wish, plan, want, aim, do all of that. But when the thoughts are flowing, watch them. Don't try to control them. Don't try to influence them. Don't try to shape them. Hold on to the thought that you like. There's no harm in that. You want to build something out of that thought? Build it. Magnify that particular thought, amplify it. But for the other thoughts, let them flow by. To be able to do that, you need to watch each of your thoughts. That's what monks do. That's the highest form of awareness one can have about themselves. And that awareness brings a lot of things. You discover who you are. You shred the layers of limiting beliefs. You accept yourself as is. You become your true and authentic self. When that happens, oh my, you rise so high. You shine so bright. When you're comfortable with your own self, nobody can shake you. No judgment or labeling can affect you. No competitions can affect you. Temptations don't tempt you. The moment you are your authentic self, you would see the world around you change. You would do anything and everything you want. People around you would bow down to applaud. Achieving any goal that you may want, being anything you desire to be, doing anything that's on your list, all become possible when you become your authentic self. And you begin to do that by watching your thoughts. You see how important it is? I hope this podcast helps the listeners who may especially be disturbed at present due to the painful news of war that's going on. Bertrand Russell once said, "War does not determine who is right, only who is left." And it's especially more important that we watch our thoughts in these testing times. While we extend our support towards the victims, we need to observe our thoughts that can help the world become a better place to live. We can do that only when we watch our thoughts and then invest on the thoughts that are going to be constructively helping in making the world a better place to live. Today being 8th of March, it's International Women's Day. Wishing all the lovely ladies a beautiful one. Don't just celebrate the day, make the best of it. Use this day to elevate yourself, embrace your authenticity, not just the one that's influenced by others, but the one that's after shedding your limiting beliefs. Take some time out for yourself, not just to pamper yourself, but to spend some time with your thoughts. Watch them and see the wonders that happen. That's a wrap for today. You have been listening to Our Quest. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the show so that you don't have to miss out on any episode. If you like this episode, please give us a quick review and rating on Apple Podcast. And don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram, links in description. See you next week, same time, same place.